you're well, and I also hope that you are having a good day so far. Today we'll be doing our grade 7 English lesson on compound words. And before we start, we're going to log on to aplusstudents.ca. Once we've logged on to aplusstudents.ca with our username as well as our password, and then we're going to select the subject of English language arts. We're going to select our subject of English language arts, grade 7. And then we're going to scroll down up until we get to our chapter of compound words. And compound words, right? We are going to look at what compound words are and how we can use compound words within a sentence. So when we look at a compound word, right? So compound word is made up of two smaller words, right? And there are quite a few words that are made up of two smaller words. And we are going to look at those words, right? And one of the words are, for example, so compound word is made up of two smaller words. It's two basically words that can stand on its own. But once we add those words together, right, to create one word, and then the word or the meaning of the word changes. For example, we have snow plus man. And snow plus man, snow plus man means snowman. So we have snow plus man. And if we add those two words together, right, then it is snowman, right? So those are, or that is compound words. It is words that is made up of two smaller words. Once you join those two words, you add those two words, then it becomes one word, right? And if we look at a few more words that are compound words, right? Then we can say we have, for example, let's look at the word butter plus fly, because butter is something that we use to put on our bread. Fly is to fly. So butter plus fly means butterfly. Then, if we look at another word, right? So, whether it is just random words, whether it is words that doesn't even make sense, but okay, words that does make sense. So, let's say, for example, spider plus man, right? And then we can say it's Spider Man. So, spider plus man is Spider Man. And if we look at a few more compound words, right? Like you see, we already have snow plus man is snowman. We have butter plus fly, which is butterfly. And then we have spider plus man, which is Spider Man, right? Then we also have, let's say, for example, cheese plus cake, right? And if we put these two words together, and then we have cheesecake. So cheese plus cake is cheesecake. And when it comes to compound words, right, that is made up of two smaller words. And we need to write, once we write our word, let's say what those two words mean, right? Those two smaller words mean, then it means that it is our answer needs to be without spaces. It should be written with no spaces or no punctuation marks. And we call that a closed compound word. And we basically want the closed compound word where there are no apostrophes, there are no hyphens, there are no spaces between our word. And we call that a closed compound word. And if we look at a few more compound words, and we can say rain plus coat, right? So rain plus coat. And if we put those two words together, and then we can say it is raincoat. So raincoat. Then we have plus chair. And plus chair is chair. Then we also have cup plus cake. So cup plus cake, right? And we call that a cupcake. And then house plus wife, and we call that person a housewife, right? And these are compound words. These are compound words, and we said compound words are words that is made up of two smaller words. So it's made up of two smaller words. Once you add those two words together, or we join those two words, right? And then we create one word, right? And we said our one word that we create needs to be a closed compound word, meaning there should be no spaces between that word or no punctuations that are added to that word. So when you write the compound word and you join those two words, and then it becomes one word, not two separate words. And we call those compound words. And these compound words is made up of two smaller words. You add those two words together and then we create one word. For example, spider plus man equals Spider-Man, or butter plus fly is butterfly. All right. So before we continue and before we go on to aplusstudents.ca, right? Once again, we have our compound words, and we said compound words are words that are, it's basically two words that is made up of smaller words, or it's words that is made up of two smaller words. Once you add or join those two smaller words, right, then we create one word. All right. So now we're going to aplusstudents.ca. And once we go to aplusstudents.ca, and then we are going to do the chapter on compound words. And we're going to focus on the lessons of form compound words as well as to form and use compound words. All right, so now we're going to aplusstudents.ca. And there we are going to continue doing our lesson on compound words. And once again, we see that compound word is made up of two smaller words, right? Once you join the two smaller words, it becomes one word that we create. So we're going to aplusstudents.ca. All right, so we're on aplusstudents.ca. Our chapter is compound words. And now we're going to the first lesson, which is to form compound words. All right. So we said that compound words, right? It is made up of two smaller words. For example, snow plus man is snowman, right? And remember, keeping in mind, it needs to be written as one word. So snow plus man is snowman. So now we're going on to the other words, right? It says type the compound word. So if we look at a compound word, then we have week plus nights. We have week plus nights, and week plus nights is week nights. All right, so the first one is week nights. All right, so now we have blue plus berry. Blue plus berry. What is blue plus berry? So blue plus berry and blue plus berry, we can say is blueberry. So it's a blueberry, right? And blueberry is a combination where we combine blue and we combine berry to make the compound word, which is blueberry. Yes, well done. Blueberry is correct. And even the way you write it is correct. So well done. Because we see that there must be no spaces in between, no punctuation marks, no hyphens, nothing. So blueberry it is. Can even say blackberry, raspberry, strawberry, right? Those are also words that are compound words. Tea plus pot. Tea plus pot. What is tea plus pot? So tea plus pot. So we have tea plus pot, keeping in mind that is a compound word that is made up of two simple or smaller words, right? And if we put those two words together and we create one word, and then it will be tea pot because it is tea plus pot, right? And we make a teapot. So well done. Teapot is great. So teapot, tea plus pot, and teapot is correct because it is made up of two words, which is tea as well as pot. But if we add those two words together, we join those two words, and then it becomes one word, which is teapot. All right, so tea plus pot is teapot, right? And we basically join those two words together, and then we got teapot. So well done. Teapot is correct. All right, so that is basically our compound words, right? And we said compound words is made up of two smaller words. Like for example, snow plus man equals to snowman. And as you can see, snowman is written with lower cases and it's written as one word. All right, so let's go to our test. Keeping in mind what a compound word is, right? It's made up of two words. Once we add those two words together, and then we are creating one word. So we need to type the compound word. It is drive plus way. What is drive plus way? Is it driveway or is it just drive? Drive plus way. So we need to type the compound word. Drive plus way, is it driveway or do we just say it is drive? All right, and if we were to choose the correct answer, and then drive plus way is driveway. Note plus book. Note plus book. My teacher asked all the learners to take out their note plus books. What is a note plus book? What is, if we put those two words together, what word do we get? So note plus book. Is it notes or is it notebook? So note plus book. Is it notes or notebook? So we said that note plus book is notebook. So well done. Notebook is correct. It's two different words, right? But now we joined those two words together, or we added those two words together to make it one word, and we have notebook. Now we have a dog house. All right, so now we need to type a compound word. We have dog plus house. Is it dogs? Dog plus house. Is it dogs? Or is it dog house? And dog plus house, we can say yes, it is dog house because that is two words that we have added together to create one word. So well done. Dog house is correct. Yes, dog house is correct. We have another one, right? It says news plus paper. News plus paper. It's the news that is basically in a form of a paper. News plus paper. So news plus paper. And we can say it is newspaper. It's not just news alone because we need to also add the second word that was there. So news plus paper. And we can say it is newspaper. So well done. Newspaper is correct. Then we have up plus stairs. Up plus stairs. So up plus stairs. Is it upstairs or is it just ups? Upstairs or just ups? And we say up plus stairs is upstairs. All right. Okay, let me rather go to a next one, right? So we had to form compound words. Now we're going to use and form compound words, right? So form and use compound words. And we see the compound word is made up of two smaller words, right? For example, snow plus man is a snowman. News plus paper is newspaper. Dog plus house is a dog house. So daytime, we need to complete the compound words because we said compound words are made up of two smaller words, right? And these two smaller words we need to add together, and it basically creates or a new word. And remember, we write it as one word. So yes, day plus time, we can say it is daytime. Oh, sorry, I'm not I'm not looking at the comment that was written um of the last message on YouTube. But we are saying snow plus man, right? And it is snowman. So if you don't know the meaning of a compound word, right? So if you don't know the meaning of a compound word, then you just need to look at the two smaller words and they will be able to help you understand the meaning. Because remember, snow means something, man means a different thing, and if you add that together, then you just say it's a snowman. All right. All right. So now day, this is it says the days of the week from Monday to Fridays are week what? If the days of the week, like for example, your days of the week, like Monday to Friday, what do we call that? What type of days do we call it? All right. So we say that the days of the week from Monday to Friday, we call those, yes, we call those weekdays. And we still write it as one word. You see, so when it comes to compound forming and using compounds, right, instead of them just giving you the words and you just writing down the compound word by joining the two, they're also giving it to you in the form of a sentence so that you will be able to identify it much more quicker. Yes, yes. Or if it is a holiday, we can. I don't think we would necessarily say holidays because every Friday to Sunday, or let's say end of the Friday to Sunday, our weekend starts. So the weekends are usually, let's say, your Friday after work. Your Saturdays, your Sundays. That is your weekends. So we have weekdays, we have weekends, right? So, because we can even say weekends. And then a house for a dog. A house for a dog. What type of house is that? And a dog house it is. Because we said a dog mm, is a house for a dog. So all we need to basically say here is a dog house. Is a house for a dog. So let's put that words out. So we have dog house. And or we can just say we have house because they already gave us dog. Right? And that we call so well done. Yes, dog house is correct. And that is what we call. All right, and then the last one, then we're going to our test. It says the bell you ring outside a door is a what? Is a door. A door. Yes, and the bell you ring outside a door is a doorbell. It's a doorbell if we write the whole word, or like over here, they gave us door and we just add bell. But it's a doorbell that somebody rings all the time when somebody's coming to your house, right? So that is a doorbell. So well done, everybody. So now we're going to our test, right? Where we are going to form and use compound words. It says the days of the week from Monday to Fridays are week what? Is it weekdays or weekday? And the days of the week from Monday to Friday, we say those are weekdays with an S. Yes, well done. It's not just weekday because if weekday, then it means that it is one day. But if you say weekdays, then it is either a few days, right? So days for weekdays. So well done. Days is correct. All right. And then we say a do we say a whiteboard is a whiteboard for writing on, or do we say a blackboard is a whiteboard for writing on? We need to choose the correct one. Is it a whiteboard or a blackboard that we choose or we use to write on. So we can say a whiteboard is a white so a whiteboard is a whiteboard for writing on. All right, so well done. So now a shoe is a lace that you can use to tie your shoes. So a shoe, is it a shoelace or shoelaces? Is a lace that you use to tie your shoes. So a shoe, do we say a shoelace or do we say a shoelaces? And in this case, we'll say a shoelace is a lace that you use to tie your shoes. All right, so that was our lesson on compound words. We said compound words are words that are like you have two words that is standing on their own, but once you join those two words, it becomes one word, right? All right, so we have shoelace, we have weekdays, doorbell, neighbor, not neighbor, sorry, doghouse. We have holidays and weekends and weekdays and daytime and so on, right? So this is now the end of our lesson. Thank you very much, grade sevens, for joining. All right, so that is the end of our lesson. Thank you very much, grade seven. Have a good evening, brother. Goodbye. I think I said that twice now. Goodbye.